shake those bad feelings out. And let's see, what is he going to play here? We've got a rogue. He's going to have to go Miracle Rogue now against the Shaman.
Yep.
Seen
I
this a
don't.
couple times already.
Yeah, I don't think this is a great matchup for Miracle Rogue, but I mean, Strife's playing a pretty aggressively mid-range version of Shaman, so we'll see. It's possible that he just ends up with a bunch of mid-range drops and can't get enough pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so looks like Sharp's going to be keeping the Feral. He's got two Ferals now, so Chakki really going to need that Blade Flurry. He's got the Blade Flurry now. Just needs the Poison really to complete that. The ability to completely remove the board whenever those Spirit Wolves come down, because you know they're going to be coming down pretty rapidly here.
Yeah, I mean, Devil's Feral Spirits is pretty big part of beating Miracle Rogue with Shaman.
Yeah,
In my
absolutely.
opinion.
Chakki does have the Gadgets hand, so looking pretty good. It's a key, obviously, the key component to the Miracle Rogue. So it's got those things in place here. He does have the poison now, so he's set up pretty well now.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty big part of killing those Feral Spirits is deadly poison. So we'll see. He'll probably just like use a Shiv as well to the face, kill a wolf, and kind of pass the turn. Definitely going to see that deadly poison clear out at least one wolf, though, in my opinion.
Yeah, he doesn't know. Obviously, he doesn't know that StrifeCro has two Feral Spirits in his hand. So even just being able to clear one, you might be able to draw like a backstab and be able to remove it with a Shiv and a backstab next turn, and still have the option of the board clear.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
It's a tough
he does
decision
have a
though.
lot of options
It's not
here.
easy, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, he could even deadly poison and eviscerate the other one
Yeah.
if he wants to. I think Shiv is a little bit better, just because you have deadly poison out already. It's going to kill a wolf, and then next turn it's going to kill another wolf. Yeah, he's.
Yep. There you
Oh,
go.
he's just going to end turn actually. Wow, that's pretty
Wow.
crazy.
What could he possibly hit with it if he like I
I don't know. I guess
don't quite
he's
understand that.
thinking about using Blade Flurry next turn, but
Mhm.
I mean, even that doesn't make a lot of sense because Strife's gotta think that something's up here. Something doesn't smell right. Why would he not kill a wolf immediately?
Well, he's definitely not scared that there's an Ooze or a Harrison Jones, but he didn't see all of Stripe's hands, so I'd still be a little bit worried about. That's usually why people don't just sit on a poison like that.
Yeah.
But just don't know what else he could possibly kill, because usually you're going to want to swing and then get the full, just max out the damage that you can get with a Blade Flurry too, right? Swing once,
Yeah,
use a Blade Flurry, destroys your weapon.
I guess it saves 2 damage if he's just like, I'm gonna Blade Flurry next turn anyways. Well, it doesn't even actually save 2 damage.
Yeah, it doesn't. He takes an extra damage.
No, he doesn't
No,
take
he
any.
doesn't. It's the same damage.
He
It's the
does-
same amount of damage.
It's the same damage, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's going to like Gadgetson, coin Gadgetson prep Blade Flurry, but that seems pretty weak.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't see a good reason
He's gonna Blade Flurry now. Okay.
That seems
Well,
like
anyways,
a weird.
he clears the board. He clears the board, and next turn's gonna be really good for him because he's gonna be in that Gadgetzan reach, and he has the coin still, so he's guaranteed a draw with a coin.
The only weird thing about that play is it might have signaled to Strife that he had a Blade Flurry,
Mhm.
and Strife maybe held back on that Flame Tongue. Because if he hits one of the wolves, Strife might think, hey, I've got a huge advantage here. I'm going to press and play a Flame Tongue, get an extra 4 damage in.
Right.
And if his plan was a Blade Flurry, it's just a kind of a strange play. We could be seeing a very different kind of board here, but Strife's said one wolves were pretty good. Let's go with another one.
Yeah, and now Chalky's like, maybe I could have saved it one round, but he doesn't know he has another Feral Spirit there, and he's still got another poison, another Blade Flurry in his hand too. He draws an Assassin's Blade. That's going to be really great for him here. He's going to be able to remove these wolves just with 2 swings, and it's going to protect, somewhat kind of protect his Gadgetzan play in the upcoming turns.
Yeah, that's true. And Strife, could just kind of save his wolf from that Assassin's Blade with the Defender of Argus. He might decide to go with the Chillwind Yeti and just go for the stats, but I think I like kind of just, protecting your wolf, getting some extra damage in now. I mean, most of the time when you can throw Defender of Argus down on 2 things, it's gonna be the right play.
Right. Okay, so good play by
maybe not most
right there. And like outside of the Assassin's Blade, he does have Eviscerate, so Eviscerate will help remove the Spirit Wolf, and he does have a prep too, so he's going to be drawing some cards here. Going to start off with the coin, and let's see what he gets here. Okay, Cold Blood. He's really looking for a conceal at this point.
Yeah, I think we'll probably see a prep after the Eviscerate. Just to draw, draw as much as he can, basically.
Yeah.
Ooh, that backstab is really good for him.
Okay, got a backstab.
Because now he can... Yeah, he can backstab the
Yeah, and then...
prep into the ship.
Man, the Skype's a little bit crazy. Skype's a little bit crazy, guys. It's a little bit laggy here, but I think I caught what Kyuki was saying. He was going to shiv it, but then he drew a Fan of Knives, which was even better for him. So he's gonna be able to remove the board. Didn't get that conceal, but still sitting really pretty. Drew a lot of cards. Great turn for Chakki right there, and it's gonna Shadow Step it too. So totally protect the Gadgetzan, and this is looking pretty. This is looking pretty good for Chakki.
Yeah, that was a really smart Shadow Step there. He doesn't have the other gadgets in hand, so he needs to kind of preserve his card draw, and Shadow Stepping there sets him up for another big turn, as well as preserving his engine. So
yeah, still doesn't have Leroy Jenkins, so there are definitely some pieces he's still going to need to draw here. And okay, so he's going to lead with the discounted Gadgetzan at 3. And let's start the draws again, man. He actually might end up with an Edwin Van Cleef at the end of this, but Edwin's not as good against the Shamans, given that the Shaman has so many answers with Silence and Hex. But we'll see what he ends up doing. He's thinking about the SI Agent. What do you think, man? What do you think is the best thing here? What do you think is the best play, Kyuki? Oh, I think we might have lost Kyuki here for a second. So... looks like he's going to end up sapping it. Pretty good play there. Definitely a tempo play. It's going to protect the Gadgetzan to some extent. He just drew the other Gadgetzan, and it's going to allow him to continue to push damage onto the Shaman, or onto StrifeCro here. He's still got 1 mana. It's going to go ahead and Cold Blood the Gadgetzan just to get a draw here, but doesn't have the conceal. And he might actually just lose the Gadgetzan this time. So we'll see what happens. Okay, StrifeCro's got he's got some options here. I think he's going to lead with the Yeti again. Yep, he's going to go ahead and lead with the Yeti. Put a couple minions down with the Argent Squire too, and then he can just Hex the Gadgetzan. Doesn't have to remove the Frog quite yet this turn. And Chakki's got some decisions. He can remove the Hex with his current 5 damage unit, but I think he's saving it for the Blade Flurry, so he's not going to want to do that. And value-wise, right now, Blade Flurry on the Yeti, not the greatest. He'd only be removing 1 unit at this point. Definitely doesn't want to take damage from it, so he definitely won't swing into the Yeti. So it's going to be saving that for here on out. Let's see, what kind of other plays does he have here? He does have an Eviscerate. He could really use a Spell Power Totem. Or Spell Power, like, not Totem, but like a Blood Mage Thalness is what I... Well,
yeah, that's
definitely... There you go.
Definitely true. Although...
yeah.
Blade Flurry is like a pretty good play here just by itself.
Yeah, I think so. I think
he.
Well, it's not the best.
He doesn't.
No, I was just. I mean, it's not the best
greatest,
value,
but
honestly.
it does kill the Yeti and deal damage. So.
Well, you know how many big units that Strife has in that deck too. So he's probably trying to save it for, at least one more, like a fire elemental or something like that.
Yeah. Although awkwardly, Strife could actually just win here with something like Doomhammer Rockbiter.
Oh, can he? Oh, yeah, it's true.
Because the frog is taunted, so Strife has to go for the face with any attacks. Just kind of an interesting little extra.
There's the Blood Mage. He doesn't have any more mana, unfortunately.
Yeah, it doesn't actually. I don't think it matters that much. And now Strife gets to count 3, 6, 9, 10, 14.
Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal.
He's got 18, which means
he's one short.
Yeah, if he rolls the Spell Power Totem, I mean, he has to roll the totem because there's not a whole lot else he can do this turn.
Oh man, let's see how
the
RNG
Spell Power Totem gives him 2 more damage, so...
Let's see how RNG just treats him here. Here we go.
25% to win the game.
Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah,
if the Conceal actually costs because of the taunt, that's... Oh man, that's brutal.
Yeah, I think Eviscerating might have given Strife a little bit of a better chance, but Chakki kind of gets away with 25% chance to win on that turn. And
well, the real question too is whether Chakki has lethal, his turn.
Next turn.
Yeah, because that's going to be really crucial for him because his life total is probably going to be so low that he's going to die the following turn here. Chakki
has to know that he has to kill Strife this turn.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to start with a Blade Flurry for sure.
I think he does. I think he has it. He has that.
Well, he only needs 7 damage from him.
Yeah, he only needs 7. He's got 2 from the SI. He's got.
I mean, he can go Thalnos. That's 1. Blade Flurry. Shiv is 2 more. Shadow Step. Or no, sorry. Thalnos, Blade Flurry, Shiv. That's 6. And then an SI7 to him. That's 9 mana. Shadow Step SI7. And then play it again, that's 10 mana, and then attack with a Gadgetzin, and I think that's exactly 16.
Oh, this is going to be a great play
6,
here.
8, 10, 12,
yep.
14, 16. Maybe am I off by 1?
Let's see, 6, 10...
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that is exactly 16
No, that's exactly
damage.
16. That's exactly 16, you're right. And he's adding it up. You can see Chakki really adding it up there with fingers and everything. And this is gonna be lethal.
Oh, he doesn't know. He actually he doesn't have the mana for it. He's 1 mana short because he's only on 9. Oh, okay. It didn't end up mattering because he drew Leroy. So.
He drew Leroy anyways, but okay. Yeah. Well, congrats to Chakki there, getting on the board there. It's 2-1. StrifeCro's leading the series, best of 5 series.